and for sacrificing your time for being here. It's awesome. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. My name is Arif, and I will be the MC for tonight's class. Before the class gets started, announcement here. So please listen carefully because it's quite important for you to know. So welcome to Britzone. Britzone is the biggest English community in Jakarta, the biggest free English community in Jakarta. We have several values, as you can hear on the screen, like young empowerment, community, education, free, etc. Next. And we have 3 different classes in a week. First one is today, Tuesday online class. We focus on public speaking, debate space, interview, anything related to public speaking. Starts from 7 p.m. And the second one, we have Wednesday online class. Starts from 7 p.m. as well. It will focus on like basic skills in English speaking, reading, listening, writing. And the last one, we have Britzone Fun Day class. And it's called Saturday online class for the online class. Starts from 11 a.m. It will be, it will be held in the fun style. So it will bring various topics for weekly talks to encourage your speaking ability. Yeah. And next, these are our social media accounts. You can follow our Instagram, you can like our Facebook, and we have also Britzone on YouTube. So we actually live right now, right?
Yeah.
So to get further information, you can follow these social media accounts. Next. Yeah, as you know that we are a non-profit organization, so to keep the class alive, so we have provided some merchandises. We have actually Instagram account of Busy Merch. As you can see on the next, there you go. Britzone Merch, it will provide you the information about the merchandises. Like we have t-shirts, masks, and what is it called? I forgot.
ID card.
Lanyard.
That's it. Yeah. You can actually follow the Instagram to get the further information about that products. And the next. Okay, we are actually lucky to be supported and sponsored by some valuable sponsor. We have Kemendikbud. It provides us the class for the offline class actually, but we don't use it right now because of the situation. So you can also become the member of the Perpustakaan Kemendikbud. You can get, or you can probably borrow the books or the important stuff from there. And we also have Akhmad Go application. Yeah, this is like social media application. It can be your instrument or your what is it called platform to inform everything about what's going on around you. You can also search for like job vacancies here. You have to download it because it's very useful for everyone. And yeah, we have at the very end of the class, we have a tradition. It's called a photo session. So make sure after the class is over, don't leave the room first because we will take the picture together first. Yeah. All right. So that's it for the announcement. Before we start the class, I would like to introduce our conductor first. Pai, you here? Hi, Pai.
I'm here.
Okay, cool. So everyone, Pai is actually he was the vice president of Britzone 2017, right? 2017 and 2018, right?
Only 17, 2017.
2017, yeah, okay. 2017. So it will be like an honor for us to have you here. Okay, without further ado, let's start the class. But actually, have the Pai in your area? What about the azan?
Done already.
Oh, it finished.
Yeah.
So we can start the class.
Sure.
Okay, so everyone, without further ado, let's please welcome Pi. Enjoy.
All right. So let me do share screen first, guys. Okay, can you see the screen that I shared?
Yes.
Okay. So thank you so much for Arif as an MC that already introduced me at the beginning. So as you know that we're going to have class which is called "Which One Do You Prefer, Better or Best" by Ahmad Irfai, me myself. Yes. So here we go. It's not moving. Wait a minute. Okay, let's try it one more time.
Is it okay?
It doesn't work. Wait a minute. All right. Okay, is it moving, guys?
Yeah, it works.
Okay. So I should go back to the first page. All right. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so stressful if, there will be something happen. All right. So as you saw from the advertisement, I wrote that I am the volunteer enthusiast because I really love to volunteer to join with some events or maybe communities or maybe like activities that relate to youth empowerment. I'm interested into youth empowerment. As you can see that I have been in so many events, which whether international or a national event, most of them are liaison officer and also usher and whatsoever. You can read that. So, but you will not see that I am have a background related to the communications or legit certifications related to the public speaker, because I have no legit certifications about that. But this is my material based on my experience through through these events. So if you ask me that, oh, okay, I expect Fai will doing great in this because he is a professional. No, this is kind of like a disclaimer. I got this because of my experience, that maybe you will experience it as well in the future, or maybe you have experienced it before. Because public speaking is not only it's not only in the formal occasions, but sometimes when we have to talk in front of our colleagues or our friends, that's what we call as a public speaker too, because we have to speak in front of some people, or maybe at least two people, right? So yeah, I don't want to make your expectations high, guys. So it's just like sharing sessions. All right. Okay. So yeah, better or best. So everyone has their own way to overcome their fear towards speaking in front of public. Just like I said before, that not every single person in this world has capability to speak in front of public smoothly. Some of them, they are so hard to speak in front of public, and sometimes they cannot say any words in front of public or maybe strangers in front of them, right? So I'm really wondering that what are you going to do if you have a chance out of the blue to speak in front of public? Maybe MC, you can pick one people to give their answer
Opinion
about the question.
or share?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will choose randomly. Be ready, everyone. I would like to choose. Wait a second. I have to slide my screen. Niken, are you here? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you can share your experience, but what Fai just said.
Could you guys repeat it? I kind of lost.
Actually, the question is on your screen though. Like, what are you going to do if you have a chance out of the blue
Oh, I
to
am
speak
so
in
sorry.
front of public? Yes.
Well, if I have a chance out of the blue to speak in public, I think I'm going to be really nervous first. Like I will have this stage frightened things, but because they call out my name, I guess I have to speak no matter what. So I will just speak whatever that comes through my mind, even though it's really hard.
Brief enough.
That's it. Yeah, like right now, you just
Yeah,
pick me
that's
out of
cool.
the blue, and I don't really know what to say actually.
And you prove it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
right.
what step? What is the first step did you take at the moment when you got chance to speak in front of public? Like, okay, I have to mumbling every single word. Okay, I just do have to say something, just like you did right now, or how?
Yeah. Okay. Maybe at first time I have to breathe, take a deep breath,
Mhm.
and then try to understand what is the context, what is actually that they want from me, what is the
Right.
words that they want from me. I mean, if the guy or the person wants me to speak, I must be know something about it, right? So
Right.
I will use my last two brain cells to think whatever it is that I have to say. Just breathe
Okay.
and try to calm down
Thank you,
myself.
Nikan.
Yep.
So you will take a breath first and be cool. You have to
Yep.
identify what is going on right now. What is the topic? What should I answer? Right. You have to know about the substantial first. That is the thing
Right.
that you need to do. Right. Okay,
Right.
that's cool. Thank you, Nikan, for the answer. So
Okay.
let's get to better. Actually, better is the content of be prepared is for the be and equal, thoughtful or tact. Take your moment, evaluate and repeat. This this is one of method that I did in several times to grow and to be better in terms of my public speaking ability. However, I'm still learning and I'm still applying this method in my daily basis, in my daily activities. So be prepared. Wait, let me. Oh, okay. So if I put up, if I click escape, it's gonna be run out, right? Sorry, guys. Wait a minute. Wait a second. I cannot see you. Okay, is it shown already?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with be prepared. Uh, it's basically about preparations. When you want to do a public speaking activities, for example, speech, you have an agenda to be a speaker in the big forum or small forum, or maybe you will have a chance to speak in front of the conference or meetings or whatsoever, or maybe you will do a pitch, a business model or whatsoever. Of course, what you need to do first is about preparations, right? It's about the materials. It's about your knowledge about your the way to speak it in front of public. You have to know about the audience first. You have to know about the purpose of the event first, or maybe you have to know or understand about the context or the content that will be delivered in front of the audience. So you need to prepare all of that. That is the thing. And after you have already identified the audience, you prepare the material, you know about the purpose of the event. Of course, the next thing that you need to do is about equal. The meaning of the equal in here is when you are a speaker, you need to understand yourself. When you see the audience out there, you need to be equal with them. You do not need to be overconfidence, or maybe you do not need to be what we call it, so not confidence, something like that. So like when you are what we call it, offer confidence, you will see your audience as a, not knowledgeable enough. So you will use your language as easy as possible, but actually your audience is smart enough to have like more proper language, something like that. So you need to be equal instead of doing offer confidence to boost confidence, or maybe you just like disrespecting them by thinking that they are not in your level, something like that. So you need to be in equal or 0 point in your mind. And the third one is thoughtful or tact. In here, when you want to deliver or present your material, you need to be careful about what you are going to say about your material, about the topic. Make sure that it's not going to be offended other parties out there. It's not going to be make other parties will get misunderstanding about your material. That is the thing, thoughtful or tact. So be wise about your material. And next point that I really want to share is about take your moment. Of course, this is your time to shine. This is your what we call it. This is your chance to be on the spot, under the light, under the spot. So if you want to do public speaking like this, you need to concern about three things. Have you ever heard about 3 V's? I believe some communication students, they will understand about this component or in this element, 3 V's, or just to make it easy to remember, call it as Fitri. Fitri. It's not Cinta Fitri, yeah. It's just Fitri, 3 V's. The 3 V's is like visual, vocal, and also verbal. This is the most important when you are delivering your material or do public speaking, especially when you are appear on the stage or maybe appear in front of the public, because somehow this 3 V's is not required if you are talking in, like a radio announcer. You don't have to visualize yourself in front of public, right? Because radio, you only listen the voice. And when you are writing the letter, of course, you do not need a voice. You do not need your appearance. It's just a letter, but it's only need your verbal. So when you are do as public speaking, means you will require these 3 V's: visual, and also a vocal and verbal. So those are important. And I will I will show you about these 3 V's later through videos, okay? And next is evaluate. After you are done to do a public speaking in front of the audience, of course you need to evaluate what did you make, what was your mistakes, and you need to evaluate to do better in the future. And after that, of course, you have to challenge yourself to do it more and more and more, to repeat it again, and fix your mistakes that you did in the past. After that, you will grow as a human being, as a good public speaker in the future. That is what better means, better method in my perceptions, guys. Hopefully this is really help you to grow in terms of public speaking. And actually this better is for long-term grow, actually. So what if the case it is going to be impromptu speech, or maybe like out of the blue, just like Niken said before? We can use this method, actually. Why is it not moving again? Wait. Okay, I need to stop this. Oh my God, it's so hot.
You good?
I'm trying to share it again because it was lagging. Do you see it, guys?
Yes.
Okay, this is the next method, best, which is be prepared, equal, short, and terminate. It's actually quite almost the same with the better. So be prepared is required the same like your material, but in this case, you are going to talk or to speech impromptu, right? Or out of the blue. So I mean, the preparations in here, you have to be knowledgeable. Means you need to read a lot of topics that may be happening right now in these current situations, and you need to be keep updated by the information. So whenever you are in the forum and they are talking about something, you will catch up their topic, right? So that is the preparations when you are required to talk in impromptu way. So equal, it's just the same. When you are in the forum, just think that you are as smart as them, and just think that you are as dumb as them. Just do it. I mean, just make it your level is 0. So you will accept their informations happily, and you will share your thought to them happily too. So it will going to be mutualism relations. That is what I've experienced through my through events before, in the previous events. Because somehow in events also, when you are getting trained by trainer, they will ask you so many questions, and you have to present yourself to talk in front of other volunteers out there. Or maybe when you are facing the what we call it, the delegates, the delegates, it's not only coming to you by himself. Somehow they will get to you with their groups, so you have to talk to them, you have to explain to them. That is a public speaking to me. So that is why I shared this, because of based on my experience. However, nevertheless, I know that I don't have any certifications or professional certifications related to the communications or public speaking, but this is what I've got from my experiences, that maybe it will benefit you in the future. Who knows, right? So yeah, that is the be prepared or preparations. And next, equal is quite the same. Shot, shot here means like, when you have a gun, then you will be shot at that time, right? I mean, you will never know when you will speak in front of the public. So you have to give a shot. In this case, when you give a shot, you need to understand about the situations first. You need to listen to the questions carefully, so that you will understand about the substantials about the question. When you answer the question by substantial, you will not look dumb at that moment, because the answer and the question will be matched. Okay, so be careful about it. So what you need to do is listen first, identify the questions, and if you do not understand, you do not hesitate to ask, or to ask to the questioner, what we call it, to repeat the questions. I mean, do not hesitate to ask to repeat the questions, okay? So that you understand the substantials of the questions, and you will answer it correctly. Or maybe some what we call it, some of questions, they only ask about their opinion. So there is no wrong or right? Still, when you have been asked to deliver your opinion, you need to know about the substantial, the substance of the questions. That is to give a shot. The most important is about substantials or substance. And the last one for the T is terminate. Terminate here, you have to give like a closing statement, or close your opinion or close your argument with the powerful statement, because in the impromptu speech, you will be remembered as what you delivered at the end of the speech, right? So this is really important part of the this best method in best method, basically, because the last statement, it's going to be your what we call it, impressions, your personal branding. So people will remember you as the last word most of the time. That is what I've experienced, guys. So that is those are the two methods that you can apply in your in your occasions, in your opportunity, in your daily activities, or maybe in particular occasions. Oh my god, it stopped again.
Stop working again.
Yeah, I need to escape it first and do it again.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, as I mentioned before, guys, I told you about the 3 V's, right? So here is the video that maybe will benefit you or enlighten your understanding that about 3Vs that I shared before. Wait. Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Let me play.
Are you a successful communicator? There are 3 elements of communication: visual, how you look; vocal, how you sound; and verbal, what you say. Let's look at each component. Visual includes posture, gestures, eye contact, facial expression, and your appropriate choice of clothing and accessories. Vocal encompasses your tone of voice, clarity of speech, pitch range, loudness, and your rhythm and rate of speech. Finally, verbal is comprised of the words you choose, your vocabulary, grammar, and the use of idioms and slang. A polished professional integrates and balances all 3 elements. Are you in the sweet spot?
Okay, so those are about 3Vs. Wait a minute. Why I cannot? Okay, is it understandable, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, of
Right.
course.
So let's talk about your visual. Actually, visual is required 55% of the effectiveness in the communications. And for the, can you see it? I mean, what I've wrote on the screen?
The presentation. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we can
Visual
see it.
55. Yes. Okay. So vocal required 38 and verbal only 5%. See, when you are presenting yourself to talk in front of public, the audience will only look up to your visual appearance. That is the first thing that you need to prepare. That is why your appearance really matters if you have a chance to speak in front of public. Okay. And second is about your, gesture, eye contact, the way you communicate with them, the way you're, talk to the public. I mean, the audience. It is really matters. When you talk, heart by heart, then the audience will get your message. That is the thing. Why visual is required the most percentage in this. What we call it in these 3Vs elements. And second is about your vocal. It's required your volume, your tone, your pitch. It is really matters as well, right? Because when you say I'm happy but you are crying, or with the lower voice, of course people will not believe in you, right, that you are happy. That is why the vocal is really matters when you are delivering your messages to audience. And verbal, the vocabulary about your grammar and whatsoever, it's not really a big percentage when you are doing presentations in front of the public, because what audience will get is only they're going to focus on your message. So grammar, vocabulary is not really something huge in public speaking. But when you are doing like sending email or later or maybe what we call it radio announcer, of course it's going to be different with this situations. But in this case, it is for public speaking in front of the audience, like directly. You appear on the stage, right? Okay, let's move. Okay. Hi. Wait. Okay. Now, since this is Tuesday class means public speaking academy, I really love to give you a chance to speak in front of public. Well, maybe it's not real public, it's just like a virtual, but sometimes I know it is really weird, right? I feel so weird right now because I have to talk a lot like in front of my laptop and everything. It's so weird. I mean, it's not really comfortable, to be honest, but yeah, I'm trying, and you should try it too with your friends. And I will divide you guys into several groups, and you will have particular topics that you will discuss to your friends. And please, I'm expecting that you will have a chance to speak, every one of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, before we go to the next sessions, I would like to offering you guys, if you have any questions, then please do.
So we
Maybe
open
Arif?
maybe like for two people, or
Yeah, maybe two. It's fine.
okay. So
Two
everyone,
are fine.
you can raise your hand. Actually, there's a button there. You can use it. Okay, we have Intan. Okay, please.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Ahmad. I call you Mr. Ahmad. Okay.
Good
Thank you
evening.
so much about your presentation. Somehow we forgot about something that we want to say, and then how to overcome that problem. If we forget some words, or maybe short term apa ya, lupa namanya.
Memory disorder.
Yeah, short term memory disorder. Yeah, and then how to overcome that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Intan, for the questions. Should I answer it directly, or okay,
Yeah,
just answer directly?
I
Yeah.
think
Okay, so for Intan's questions, well, I'm a forgetful person too, right? When I deliver my messages to the public, especially public, because a lot of pressure. When you have to present yourself as Ahmad Irfai, he will present something like a big topic, and then the pressure is on my shoulders, and suddenly what I have prepared before, it's gone. Or maybe I have already understand what I'm going to do on the stage. Okay, I'm on the stage, but when I'm doing on the stage, suddenly my brain is frozen. Like, okay, what I just say, something like that. It's happening. It's happened a lot, and it's really, that's why we call ourselves as a human being, forgetful. Well, it's an excuse, but actually we can tackle that problems. The tricks that I did was take notes. Of course, take notes. It's not a sin when you have a notes on your hands when you're doing presentations. Okay, it's not a sin at all, unless you do a presentations and you read all of the notes. It's not a presentations, you just read the material, that's it. So you need to differentiate between you taking a notes and you have something, the big topic that you want to deliver, and then you can just do a signposting. Wait, let me give a text. This is what I did in previous time. I always do signposting. Actually, signposting is you need to prioritize the topic that you want to deliver to the audience. Maybe if you are talking about what we call it, human rights issues. Okay, human rights issues. Something that I need to do is the first thing first, I need to talk about law, for example. Second, about social point of view. And the third one, I'm going to talk about human rights, gender equality. This is what I was doing. I mean, like signposting, you need to prioritize what is the thing the most important to deliver first, and then second, and then the third one. All right. But if you are talking only in the limited time, you can do like this. Wait. clear all drawing. Draw. Huh? Wait. Okay. Sorry, it's not really proper pictures, but wait. Okay, if you have like only 5 minutes time to deliver your message, you need to prioritize first. There are 3 circles over here: the smallest one, the middle one, and the larger, the biggest one, right? The small one is the core of your messages that you want to deliver. Okay, deliver something that it is required to. I mean, message that really you want to deliver to the audience first. Okay, this is the most important one. And the second layer, this is, oh, okay, I think I need to deliver this also because it can support my core message. This is your core message. This is your supportive, what we call it, supportive argument that can support your core messages or core argument. And the last one, if you have still time, oh, okay, this is another evidence that I can deliver to convince my audience that my, what we call it, my message is really important, something like that. That is if you have limited time to do public speaking. Okay, so basically prioritize your message. Okay, Intan, is that clear?
Yes, very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, and then thanks for the question. Hopefully it answers it. And should we have another one or we jump into the FGD session? Right?
So there is no one. There is no questions anymore.
Okay, we open one more question.
Okay, sure.
Anyone? Please raise your hand. Don't worry. Don't be shy.
Okay, if there is no questions, then it's fine.
I have a question.
Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, okay. Please.
Yeah, sorry. Let's say I'm in a state that I prepare my presentation well and I already practice it, but in the execution, I feel that I lack in to engage the audience. So, can you tell me or tell us here that tips and tips how to engage with the audience when we talk in or speak in front of public? Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Meti. Well, yes, that is my, my problem at the beginning when I did public speaking at the first time too. I mean, I'm learning, I'm learning day by day. I'm learning experience by experience. So what you need to do if you can, build a good engagement with the audience, you need to do more public speaking occasions or opportunities. So never skip. If you have a chance to speak in front of public, just dare yourself or challenge yourself. But the things or the tips that I can give to you is that you have to prepare questions to the audience. I mean, it's just to hook them. I mean, like when you throw questions and then the audience respond to you, means you did very well to build a connections. I mean, to build an engagement with the audience. That is the thing. Two-way communications. Questions. I mean, it's not literally questions. Actually, you know the answer. Actually, you know the answer, but you need to test your audience. Are they paying attention on you, or they are not paying attention on you? Something like that. And just be sincere, be you. I mean, sometimes people will be another person when doing presentations, and public or audience can identify that attitude, somehow, okay, this person is not really sincere to deliver his or her presentation, so it's not really interesting for me. That's what I've experienced in in the past. I think that is the tips from me, Meti.
Okay, we'll do that next.
Okay, thank you, Meti, for the question. So,
okay, now.
Yes, bye, please.
Okay, but I'm still trying to close this. Wait, okay.
All right.
All right. Basically, guys, you will you will be divided into several groups, and in every group we'll have a facilitator, and the facilitator will pick the topic of that I provided. And please pay attention about the topic. So the facilitators, please be ready. What number that you want to pick?
Okay, maybe I can introduce the facilitator first.
Yes, please.
Okay, for group 1, it will be facilitated by Kak Wit. Hi, Kak Wit. Say hi to everyone.
Hi, I'm Widuri.
Okay, thank you. And group 2 will be facilitated by Raki.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Britzone.
Okay, and the next group.
Arif, sorry,
Yes,
I need to stop you
please.
there. Maybe Kawi Duri and also Raki, you can pick directly for now. So yeah, we can.
So after I announce the facilitator, the facilitator will choose. Okay, so from Kak Wit first. Kak
1
Wit.
to 8, 1 to 8. Please pick one number.
Okay, I pick 8.
8. Okay, please remember your number. Okay.
Okay.
8. Okay, Raki.
And then Raki.
Okay, what number? Maybe 1.
1. Okay. Please, Arif, do next.
Okay, so the next facilitator will be Rama. Hi, Rama.
Hello, hi.
Okay, you can choose the number directly.
All right, I'm going to pick 7.
7, okay. And then we have Rere. Hi, Rere.
Hi.
Okay, choose your number.
I chose number 2.
Number 2, okay. So the last one we have, I think this is last one. We have 5 groups, right? We have Dasrina. Hi, Dasrina.
Hi, hello everyone.
Okay, please choose the number.
I choose 3.
3, number 3. Okay, so every facilitator have already chosen the number. You guys must remember that, right? So we will now separate you guys into the, 5 different groups. Fai, you still have something to tell?
Yes. So before we separate it, guys, please remember when you will have around 15 minutes to discuss, and after that you need to pick one person to present the topic. And then after that, if you have already done the presentations, the next group will give you a response to your presentations. And what response do you need to say is about 3V itself, guys. You need to, quote unquote, judge them based on their visual, also their vocal and verbal. Okay. Right, and how convincing they are to you. Okay, and the response only 1 minute. Is it okay?
Yeah, that's fine. So 1 minute.
We still have time
each,
though. Yes.
Okay. All right. So wait.
Now this is the topic that you need to understand. So please memorize the topic or write it down. That is number 1, sex education should be taught at any time before high school. Number 2, should the death penalty be repealed? Number 3, is religion the best way to control people? Number 4, is economic globalization good for the world? Number 5, as the developed world, fund the developing country to preserve their rainforest? Number 6, legalize prostitutions. Number 7, restrict violent video games. Number 8, housewives should be paid for their work. You could be agree or disagree. Just discuss with your team and deliver your reason. Make it clearly, okay? So I think that is the topics. I think we could start from now, Arif.
Okay, so you guys will be separated into several groups. So please listen to your facilitator because they will explain again about what you will do in that group. Okay, so bye everyone. See you in the main room.
All right, guys. If I move you to the group, to the breaking out room, please accept it. Okay, we will go to the group. Okay, see you in 15 minutes.
So we'll have some discussions as well here.
Rama?
Rama,
Okay.
please accept.
Still not joined it.
No. I mean, I think I went into the wrong group.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went into the Putri's group instead of mine.
Yeah, yes. It's your room.
Yeah. Putri is the member, right? I mean,
Yes.
you're the facilitator.
Member,
Putri is the
you're the
member.
facilitator.
Oh,
Yes.
It's all right. Okay.
all right.
Okay.
All right.
So, wait. So, Trah, is Fai gonna go to every group to check them out or not, like the conductor did last week? No,
I guess no, just here.
No, okay. What about you, Fai?
We're gonna.
I'm okay though.
Okay.
Wherever I am, I'm okay.
Yeah. Usually some conductors, they like to walk, to every group to check about what's going on, right? But we can still have a discussion here because I have a question about the topic that's quite interesting to me.
Sure.
About the fitries or trifis. Yeah.
Trifis actually. Fitri is just Indonesian way to, memorable.
I know. Memorize the term. Yeah. But actually, I'm far from that, from those trifis because when you speak in front of a lot of people, like right now, I'm speaking in front of the members as an MC. It's I feel at the very beginning I felt like I was good, I'm good enough, but after I saw your explanation about features, actually I am far from that. About, like, for example, the visual, maybe the what is it look the look, I mean, if I don't look cheerful or not. About the vocal as well, maybe my vocalization is not really, what is it called? It's not really interesting or something, or maybe about the grammar. Yeah, I'm far from that. It's really hard to be mastering it, right? So, how many time that you took to master all of that 3 V's?
Like, seriously, there is no parameters. Am I master it or not? Like, that is only theory that comes from the expertise or from the research. But the thing is, I'm still confused though about your statement at the beginning, that you say that you are still far away from those 3. I mean, define me what is far away. How, I mean,
like,
just define what does it mean.
Okay, the most simple thing is that I can say is, I'm not mastering those 3 P's, like, yeah, something like that. Yeah, you get it?
Okay, yeah, I got it. So the thing is, as I said before, it is process. You need to do it like experience by experience, and after that you will feel the difference between you as a person who just started about the public speaking, and then you as now that already experienced so many stages, so many experience on the public speaking. You will feel the differences. But this theory or these 3 V's are actually for your references, that okay, the fact is, when I'm talking in front of public, the audience will only look up to my visual doesn't mean that always your physical appearance, but sometimes your
like,
clothes, your cleanness,
gestures, probably.
gestures, eye contact, and also the way you communicate with audience, like what we call it, stage act, that is including in visual. So it's not always and of course your mood, when you are doing on the stage, of course you have to be a good mood, at least on the stage, right?
I have to look cheerful, something like that.
Yes.
Depends on the topic.
Yeah, I mean, even though I'm not, right, I have to be pretending to be like that. At least, right?
Well, it's stage needs, sometimes.
Stage need.
Yeah, yes. It's not only, well, unless you want to share your sorrow experience, your sadness on the stage, then you have to build the mood, sad, of course, sorrow or whatsoever. So it depends on the context. But the thing is, visual, it's a big what we call it, big house.
Aspect.
Yes, big aspect, big reason to do for the good communicators. And for the what we call it, vocal, you need to
vocal
practice.
expression.
Actually, it's required practice a lot. I mean, like your pitch, your dynamic of your voice, like when you have to use your volume up and when you have to use your volume down, and sometimes when you have to whispering, or maybe sometimes when you have to do like okay, I have to keep my speed, I have to make it faster, or maybe I have to look angry, then you have to shout it out. When you have to try to look as a happy person, then you have to smile, and then your voice will produce differently when you're smile and when you're flat face like this. Of course, the productions of your voice will be different. So it depends on I mean, it requires practicing, it requires training and whatsoever. That is why we have like voiceover, we have like radio announcer that required your vocal, right? Yeah, they're always practicing and practice, something like that.
That's great.
And verbal, well, verbal, just like I said, just like I mentioned before, sometimes audience doesn't need to know about whether your grammar is correct or not, right?
Yes.
Or maybe your vocabulary. Sometimes, okay, I have to pick the most sophisticated vocabulary ever on the stage, so people will look at me as a sophisticated person, as a clever person. Sometimes we don't need to do that. Sometimes we just use a simple vocabulary, but audience understand it. That is the most important things. Means your message is delivered. Okay. When you do public speaking, what is your purpose? You want to deliver your message to the audience, or you just want to impress the audience? Of course, when you are doing, public speaking, when you are do a public speaking and you deliver your message, you will, you need to give a good impressions. But sometimes your impression is not everything. Your message is
The most important.
the most important, and it will define you as who you are, actually.
All right. Great.
So it will give everyone the impression of myself, right? Even though
right.
I don't have to to pretend to be cooler by choosing the hard the hard words, something like that, right?
Just like I mentioned before, how to build your engagement with the audience, right? I mean, sometimes people, when you do a fake things on the stage, the audience will know it. When you do like a fake gesture, the audience will know it, and sometimes they will, not interested anymore just because of okay, this speaker is not sincere, for example. This speaker is not real, he's not real people, he's just talking and pretending to be someone else. How could he deliver the message but he is not himself, something like that. So people will not believe in his message sometimes. That's what I've experienced before. So yeah, just be sincere, and audience will know it, your sincerity, and they will respect you as who you are, not other person.
Yes.
So just be ourselves, right?
Yes, that's true. Pretending is not always good, right? We just need to be ourselves. I want to ask something. Sometimes when I talk in the public or face to face with someone, I tend to speak nonsense. How do you overcome with that?
Well, just like one of the method that I've delivered actually best, right? The equal, short, and terminate. I mean, the be preparing here means when you are with your friends, you tend to speak nonsense. Means you are lack of the preparations. Preparation means here like your what we call it, your knowledge, your material. Maybe when your friends talking about politics and then you don't understand and you just say something nonsense and people will, oh, what are you talking about? We're talking politics here. So that is the thing. You need to prepare yourself to feed your brain with informations a lot, as much as possible.
Yeah, because sometimes
Yeah.
people are just keep talking and talking and talking with no content at all.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the thing that we should avoid. That's wow, that's great.
Yeah,
I need to.
but if you are with your friends and they are understanding the context and the situations, I think that's fine. Sometimes we are hanging out with our friends and we're talking nonsense like hours, but we're happy to do that, then that's fine. I mean, no one offended though.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's
But
just
in
a simple conversation, right? Just a
Right,
common
right,
conversation
yes.
but
us.
in terms of public speaking, right?
Mhm.
As you mentioned earlier, that we have to prepare everything, and then give it a shot and stuff like that. In the in the better categories and the best category that you mentioned earlier. But how do you think the confidence will affect them? I mean, if you're not confident, if you, for example, you are already prepared before you get on the stage to give a speech, you think that you will be good in that situation. But once you get on the stage and then your confidence, like you are not confident, it will be the points that you mentioned earlier, like give a shot and then be prepared. It will all disappear, right? That's what happens to me. For example, when I joined in public speaking competition a few years ago in Britzone, I was confident at the very beginning because I prepare everything, the topic, the materials. I already mastered that. But once I get on the stage, it I was freezing. You know, the materials disappear from my mind. Then I stop in the middle of the speech. Something. It's quite yeah. I was shy back then. It was embarrassing moment. How do you overcome yours? I don't know. How do you prepare yourself to keep confidence? Is it
Okay.
understandable?
Yeah, it's
My question?
understandable though. Actually, there is a phrase that fake it until you make it, you know, like
Mhm.
just do it. I mean, like I faked myself to be confident, but actually I wasn't. I was not at that time. I think this experience happened in high school. So I was thinking that I'm not good debater at that time, right? But I supported by my teammate at that time. And my teammate are so awesome to talk in front of the judges, in front of the audience, and in front of the opposite teams. You know, we are in debate competitions at that time.
Oh,
So okay,
yeah, yeah.
so my friends already deliver it very well, so I have to do it as well. So I just fake it that I am confident with my gesture, with my voice, with my materials.
Mm.
But of course, we know about the trick, we know about the tips, right? I mean,
Mm.
like the preparations, we have done our best, right? We learn hard. We learn so many things. We study hard. We practice a lot, and we,
Mm.
just like you mentioned, you practice a lot and you have prepared a lot of things. But suddenly on the stage, you will get the energy from out of nowhere. So you have to find your energy, and then of course it's about your experience again. It's about your experience. I do believe if you do it again in a couple months or a couple weeks in the future, I think you will be different from you in the past, I think. So that is what makes it different, experiences. You need to practice and
Yeah.
experience do it.
Practice makes perfect.
We learn from mistakes as well, right?
Right.
And
That
I
is why
also
in better method we said repeat, evaluate and repeat, right? We need to evaluate it our mistakes, and then after that we have to repeat, do it again in the future. Do not stop.
Mm.
Do not stop you. Your mistake do not stop you.
All right, that's great.
Thank you.
Wow,
Mistakes
the
are
breaking
proof.
room is only in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Is it
Everyone
done?
will.
15 minutes already?
Okay.
So how many times left?
We give them 60 seconds to lift the
Wait, are
Oh,
you
breakout.
okay.
still
Okay,
live on YouTube,
going
right?
back.
All right.
Yes, true. So far, there's no question at all.
Welcome back, everyone, to the main room.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hi, Kahani.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
So how's the group?
I was with Putri and Rama.
So you guys had fun?
Oh, we always have fun when there is honey in the house, people.
Wow.
Right,
Wow.
honey is in the
Honey in the house.
Honey's in the house. Hi everyone, welcome back to the main room. Hopefully you guys had a great experience, the group. And hopefully the facilitators treat you well. I'm sure they did. All right. Are we all here?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
How
God.
many people? How many
The
people?
topic makes us confused, actually.
The
Excuse me?
topic, the topic is really,
We need more time, I think.
Yeah.
so we
I need-
just have a limited time to discuss.
Was it too short? Was it too fun to in the group, and then you feel like the time is quite short because we were in the main room and wait for you guys. It feels like it's quite long, right?
Topic is just confusing, so that we need longer
Yes.
time to discuss it. To brainstorm it.
The topic is very hard.
What topic is it?
My God.
But did everyone get the chance to speak up? Like every person in the group?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yes, of
Cool.
course.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what we expected, right?
Yeah, and we fight a lot.
Wow.
Wow.
What happened?
Wow.
And until now, we are still confused about what side are we, like, are we a disagree team or agree team? Because the topic is just so confusing.
What topic is it?
What
I
is it,
know.
Re?
Should the death penalty be repealed?
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
hard topic.
Hard topic.
but
Hard one.
but I
Really
hope
hard.
but I hope you guys you already decided who are going to present, right?
Yeah.
This group.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
luckily,
Okay.
Yes,
luckily.
we did.
Yes. So are we all here? Tra? Okay, cool. So everyone, welcome back to the main room. We are now having a debate session. So we would like somebody from each group to present about what you did in the group, and the group after you will respond your presentation. You guys got it?
Got it.
So should we start right now, Pai?
Sure. So the
Okay,
first group
cool.
would be with Kak Widuri's group, yeah. And then
Yeah.
the responder will
Will be the
be
second
Aki's
group.
group.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, Kak Wid.
okay. Well, from our group, luckily that all of us are disagree with the statement, but we choose that Meti will go for the presentations for our group. Go, Meti.
Hi everyone. So here, me, Matty, a single woman, want to, yeah, I want to share our opinion about this statement. Which is we think our team think that it's a bit condescending to women towards women. I think we think so. The statement is housewives should be paid for their work. Their work here means chores. We assume that doing chores at home. So we totally disagree with this. All of us disagree with this because we think that marriage is not business. Marriage is a deep and emotionally connection between husband and wives. Or maybe wives. I don't. Yeah. Between two people or about husband and wife, and they already set their family goals in the first place at the wedding day or before that. So if they are already agree who doing chores, or maybe the man and the woman doing the chores together, so why women should be paid for their work? Why not the men too? So we think about that. And other reason is because this is marriage is functional, society functional, we think, and it's not about money. It's about love to each other, and it's about collaboration between them to reach their goals. So it's the so it's no need to pay a housewife to be paid for their work to do chores at home. So the last statement we disagree with this is women are not servant or housewife. Housewives are not servant. That's it.
Okay, thank you for the
Thank you, Matty.
Okay. I'm sorry because I forgot to mention that you guys have each 1 minute to present and 1 minute to respond. So the second group will have 1 minute to respond, and the people who respond should be different from the people who present. So from each group, you guys will have two people to talk. Okay, cool. So we jump to the group two. Please respond about what the first group state.
Okay, thank you. Actually, the topic is really hard, I guess.
Debatable.
Yes, it's so debatable from the feminist side and others. Maybe I don't know. But unfortunately, I just decided for the speakers for our spokesperson is
Person.
Riris. But maybe if I can choose from as the facilitator, maybe Mira to respond. Yes, to respond.
Maybe it's better if one who respond is a man.
Okay.
So from the
Okay,
man
by
side,
request.
woman side.
Okay. Okay, go on by request. Maybe Gilang from Semarang will be our speakers to respond that opinion. So Gilang, the stage is yours. Good luck.
Okay, Gilang, please.
Okay, but I don't know exactly the point of view of Betty said, but in general, I'm agree if the what is called merit is not about how to engage to people, but in a whole, your family, your children's, your financial, your mental, and that's it. I think.
So you basically agree with Matty.
Sorry?
So you basically agree with Matty.
Yes, I'm agree with Matty and
High five.
I'm just I'm just apa ya add more my opinion
Okay.
that a merit is not just merit. That's it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So Raki, you can choose now for the presentation from your group.
Okay.
Thank you, Matty, for the presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gilang, also for the response, and Matty, thank you. And then, since our group is talk about sex education should be taught at any time before high school, so first of all, I would like to say thank you for Mr. Fai to bring the very interesting topic. It's about sex education, and I will present Riris as our spokesperson on second team. So Riris, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Raki. Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. It's quite a very interesting topic for our group. So basically, all of us in our team, we are agreed that sexual education is very important to be taught before high school because the younger, the better. So basically, if we put the foundation since, let's say, toddler time, it will make the kids more aware about their reproduction system and how to taking care of themselves. Mostly because nowadays we see that lots of case of sexual harassment or sexual abuse of everywhere. So it's better to introduce our kids or our future kids to know about their sexual reproduction or sexual education better. Because if it's already high school, basically it's too late. I can say like this because I also a biology teacher. So basically, when you are teenager, it's already too late. Sometimes they don't know what they can do or cannot do, especially about their production system. So in conclusion, our team agree that sexual education is very important to be taught before they are going to the high school, because the better, the younger, the better for the sexual education. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Lois, for the presentation. And I basically agree with you. So from the church group, I hope everyone disagrees on this, to call it the debate, right? So from the church group, Rama.
Okay.
Okay. Before we continue, Arif,
Okay.
sorry to stop you there. Just to make it clear, because there is discussions in the group chat that say that it is supposed to be about trevis and response, relate to the trevis. So yeah, I think it's not going to be debate, okay? Because I'm afraid that you guys will be baku hantam. So you do not need to do a debate. Agree. I mean, like you only need to give your point of view about the speakers relate to the trevis and how convincing the argument is relate to trevis.
Okay.
As simple as that. So 1 minute will be enough. Thank you.
Okay.
Please continue.
Thank you, Fai. So Rama, can you pick somebody to respond? All right. The second speaker.
All right. Hani, will you respond to Miss Rizdiani Agustina?
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Hani. Let me just get this clarified. So I have to respond about the 3 V's instead of I will say like sex education shouldn't be taught at all.
Right. It's not debate,
Okay, it's not a debate.
Yeah.
I'm just going to judge Rizdiani Agustina. Okay, right. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Hani, and I know that I don't look visually pleasing as well because I don't wear makeup today. I just got home from work. So, Miss Rizdiani Agustina, I think your visuals are quite good for it's clear behind you. The wall is nice enough, and the lighting is also nice enough. I can see your face clearly. Your hair is also on fleek, girl. Yes, queen. And actually, you probably as a girl we need to wear makeup, but I'm against that, because boys don't wear makeup. We don't have to, right? And then the next one is your tones are pretty good too. You are cool doing that. You are iterating your points very clearly. We can hear you, we understand what you said, and you add points like you are a biology teacher, which, okay, you actually have something in this. You actually understand the topic. And then the last one is the verbal. Yeah, that one is the vocal, and then the last one is the verbal. What you say is actually pretty good. Your argument is quite nice. That the with the description and the narrative is also very good. That students, it will be too late for them when they come into teenager and they already got STDs, for example. So thank you, Ms. Rizdiani Agustina. Very good. Thank you, Rama and bye.
Yeah. Thank you, Hani, for the response. And
nice
Rama. Yeah.
Okay. So Putri, will you do the Hana?
Yes. Sorry, Rama, pardon?
Will you do the Hana as our spokesperson?
Okay. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you, Kahani, for being our judge, for judging me as always. Okay. Well, our motion or our topic is about restrict violent games. Most of us agree with that motion that the government should restrict the violent games, but it should be for children under 12 because according to psychologists, these violent games can reset our child's brain. because it can increase adrenaline from the adrenal glands, and it will release more dopamine production in the brain, and it can cause brain damage. So we think that prohibiting violent games for children under 12 is urgently needed. Yeah, that's all from our team. Thank you.
Is Arif gone or something? Okay.
Hi guys, sorry.
Okay.
Thank you, Princess, for
You're welcome.
presenting. All right. So now for the from the fourth group, we have we have Rere, right? Hi Rere.
Yes, yes.
Can you hear me? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Rere, please choose
What
somebody
should I do?
to.
I just got lost. I choose somebody to represent my group, right? Arif. Sorry, I just got
Response
lost.
first, Rere.
Yes.
Response first.
Oh, okay. All right, I will choose Kak Dinda. Hi, Kak Dinda.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, so I will judge what is being represented by who was presenting. What was the name? I forgot. I'm sorry.
Putri Amelina.
Putri. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. For the visual, the lighting is good. I can see your face clearly, and I also see that you are dressing well with your hijab. Really looks good. And for the verbal, for the vocal, I also can hear you clearly. Your voice is also clear. And for the verbal, I think you try to choose the right grammar and words. I think but maybe your presentation was a bit short. Yeah, but overall it was good.
Thank you. Yay. Okay, now I should choose the spokesman, right? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I will choose Kadiki Chandra to tell us what our opinion about should the death penalty be repealed. Okay, go ahead, Kak.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Rere. So yeah, the first time I heard it was should death penalty be revealed so like we can show it to the public. I think, oh, that's gonna be a hard topic. Then again, oh, repeal. Okay, then speaking about death penalty, first of all, imagine someone or a group of people who did crime, caught by the police, then get their trials and get their sentence, death penalty, and then what did they learn? What did these criminals learn? Nothing, because they die. What did other people learn? They will learn that if I get caught, I'll be dead. But well, let's take the risk. We need to think from the criminals' point of view as well, because some of the criminals are quite tough, so they don't really care about what's gonna happen to them. But when we do not apply death penalty, instead we can apply lifetime imprisonment. It'll be better because it will. This is actually depends on the jail system in the country, all right? So if the jail system is like 100% great, like it's not giving you any chance to free, it is great. But if the jail allows you to watch some kind of sport events like Champions League final, then yeah, this should be discussed seriously with the state officials, but that will be another topic. So back to the topic, we don't really need the death penalty, but we just can extend the period of the imprisonment time, the imprisonment period, like for 2 years, from 2 years to 10 years, or 10 years to 30 years, 30 years to 50 years, 50 years to lifetime imprisonment. So once the person freed, they don't really get to know with the society. They'll be less updated. They'll know nothing. It'll be miserable for their life. They can tell the story to other people. I was in jail for 20 years because I stole someone's sandals in the masjid. And that will be give some effect. What? 20 years for stealing sandals. Imagine what's gonna happen to you if you did corruption. So yes, just make sure no short punishment, because when you give someone death penalty, it'll be over, done, finished. And maybe even for some criminals, it'll be harder for them to take the lifetime imprisonment. And of course, I believe in case of murder, the victim's family would like to see these criminals, this murder, to be suffered in the jail. Like, you can't escape, you can't going nowhere, you can't use your social media, just be in jail for the next 50 years. So yeah, we should not apply death penalty. So it should be repealed. So I think that's my opinion from our group discussion. And also I hope that by applying longer sentences in the jail will make other people to think twice before they commit crime. Thank you.
Okay, interesting. Thank you, Bang Diki, for the presentation. Now we have the last group to respond and speak. Desrina, you there?
Okay. Hi, I'm there. I'm here. I'm sorry. Okay. So please, Gita, respond to Diki Chandra. Gita Prativi.
I'm so sorry because I am in the cafe, so the background is very loud. I cannot hear like clearly. I'm so sorry. So please, Miss Facilitator, can you please choose another response? So sorry.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I love you. I love you guys.
Okay. Santi, can you give a response? Santi Ananda?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Santi.
Respond. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You don't understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. Maybe Ayub? There's an Ayub in here? Oh my God. The last one. Niken. Hello, Niken. Are you there? Niken?
Hi, Niken, you there?
Yeah. Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to respond like giving my 2 cents about the topic, or just respond everything?
But the truth is that that
I'm
somebody
sorry,
else
I'm
did.
new here. I don't know what is trevis actually.
No, actually, you can give like evaluation to the
Okay. Okay.
Trevis is visual, vocal, and verbal. You can respond regarding to those aspects: visual, vocal, and verbal.
Okay. I think Diki, was it the person that stated the opinion?
Diki.
Okay. So I think the way Diki said his group opinion is very clear, and actually I agree with what he said about the motion, and he said it very calm and confident, so it can, I think in a way it can convince other people that their opinion is actually makes sense, and I think that is a good thing. I didn't see him like a nervous guy trying to say something like what I did right now, because I'm actually really nervous right now. So, and the visual is clear. I think he has the good gear for presenting his face and his room. I think that is all.
Okay, thank you, Niken. Arif?
Yes, then choose one person to present about the topic.
Okay, actually, I want to choose Niken again to,
That's fine.
representative. Okay, Niken.
Okay.
I'm sorry to choose you again.
Okay, so we discussed, we were discussing about, okay. So we were discussing about this topic about religion. Does religion control how people act? Am I correct? Is that the topic?
Desrina?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, the topic is religion the best way to control people?
The one that we discussed before in a breakout room.
Niken, you there?
Okay, so we were discussing about religion, right?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. That's right. Religion, the best way to control people. Hello, Niken?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. So clear.
Hello, Niken.
Well, probably she has a connection trouble.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh my God. Where is
Niken?
Ayu? Okay. Maybe I will choose. Oh my God. Maybe
Are they
Gita?
here?
Gita, you want to present our discussing in a group before? Gita?
I think she mentioned earlier she's in a
okay.
in the noise place. It's okay.
Maybe Dika. Dika?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Dika, please present our group.
Okay, about the topic on our group is how are you agree if the religion is the best way to control people? And all of my member in my groups are agree, yeah, because the religion, the specific religion for example in Indonesia is the Muslim, yeah, the majority helps control the people by the principle, by the law, control the people's attitude and the people's way of life. From this case, we can compare to the liberal countries like Western Europe or North America, that the government gives freedom about the religion for the people, yeah. But in those countries, we can witness the extreme people, yeah. They love to be mad, be psychopathic, and they love to shooting each other, especially in US, yeah, where the firearms are free, because if the stress people, and then most of them are atheists or maybe agnostic, don't have specific religion, they still believe in God, but because they don't have any specific religion, they don't have any principle or pegangan hidup when each specific religion teach the way of life. That's all. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Dika, for the presentation. So I will jump back to the first group, right? By to give one last person to give the response. First group, Kak Widuri.
Okay, I will choose Shukri. Would you do the honor to do the judging thing?
It's not judging.
Hello guys, Shukri here. Thank you for the opportunity, Kawiture. So you said about the yeah. Oh sorry. So is religion the best way to control people? So this opportunity I have to comment about
The visual, verbal,
the
and
visual,
vocal.
verbal, and visual, verbal, and verbal. Okay, the first one, what you said is clear enough. But I think you have more preparation before you take a state. Take a state in your break room. And the second one is about I'm sorry. Visual, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, visual, verbal, and vocal.
Okay. The second one is about verbal. Your verbal is good, and then because I think you already discussed with your group. Okay. The second one is visual, right? Sorry. Yeah. Okay. I think Dick, you are the good one. You are the good one to describe your topic tonight. Okay, just something like that. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, thank you, Shukri.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Shukri, and thanks everyone for speaking up tonight. So let's give appreciation for everyone who spoke up tonight. You did great things. Thank you very much. So I will give the stage back to Pai. Pai?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your cooperations. Actually, that was great sessions, in my opinion, hopefully, because I didn't see you guys in the group. So just to wrap it up, what I need to tell you guys, if you want to say something or your opinion, first you need to understand about the topics. I mean, you need to give the definitions. A lot of you guys didn't get substance because you lost about the definitions. Second, definitions, it could be the parameter of the case. You need to give it. So the audience will clear, oh, okay, so we're talking about this. Oh, okay, so it's supposed death penalty. Okay, wait, what is the first case? Yeah, like just like sex education. You mentioned that it's not, we can start it from the toddler or from the younger the better. Can we just educate baby or whatsoever? We need to make it clear. That is the thing. And the second is you need to provide data. Okay, when you are talking so much, so many times, I mean, so many words that you spend from your mouth, but you didn't provide the data, then I can say that, okay, you are talking nonsense, because you only speaking about what we call it, about your assumptions, right, without data. Since this is very scientific topic, I think you can provide data to to convince the audience. That is and what is the purpose of the giving response in these sessions? Because when you know to judge means you will know about what to do in the future, right? Okay, you are this, you are that, you are this, you are that. Okay, so this is your turn to do that or to avoid that things, right? So that's what I expect from these sessions. And relate to the better and best, actually better is for you to grow. This is your method to grow, relate to public speaking. And best method, it is one of the options that you can do in impromptu moment or out of the blue occasion. You can do that method to look good to speak in front of public. Okay, so you can actually better or best just use it when you need it. Use it when you need it, remember. So that's all from me, and I just want to say apology that if I have mistakes during this session. So thank you so much, guys. I'll see you later. Thank you. I'll give it back to the MC.
Thank you very much, Fai, for the presentation.
Thank you, Fai.
I believe it's very useful for all of us, right? And it will give us like a very, very important lesson to improve our speaking ability, even debating ability. Thank you. So everyone, we are now jumping to the last session. But before we end the class, I would love to thank everyone for coming here. We would appreciate your time that you waste tonight to have fun with us. Hopefully you guys had fun here in the class tonight, and I will give the stage to the photographer to take us the picture.
All right. Please enable your video because I know that you guys want to appear on BC's Instagram, right? Okay. I don't know which slide you are in. Just strike a pose and say Britzone. 1, 2, 3.
Britzone.
Okay. Don't move. I'm still capturing. 1, 2, 3.
Britzone. Should the
One
vocal
more
like
time. Don't know how many times we have done.
okay.
Again. Okay. This is the last time. 1, 2, 3.
Britzone.
Thank you so much for joining our class,
Okay,
guys.
thanks everyone for coming and joining us today.
Thank
See
you
in
so much,
the next class.
Britzone. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Kak Ahmad.
Thank you, Britzone. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
In WhatsApp group, because we
See you
will
on
share
next
the
classes.
presentation.
Yes.
We will give you the link for the feedback form.
Yes.
And
About the
we will kick you
presentation.
out after we finish all the things.
Yes.
Thank you.
So please don't leave the group by yourself, right? Let the admin kick you out. It's not kick you out, but like get you out of that.
It's like story of my life, you know.
The admin is kicking everyone out.
Yes.
Because
Thank you.
if you leave the group, we cannot add you
Yeah.
again in the next 7 days if you want to join
Yeah.
our class again.
Hello, Britzone.
Guys, thank you so much for joining. Kafai, please
Thank
don't
you,
leave.
guys.
All the
material
facilitators, please don't leave.
presentation.
We will share
Thank
it to
you, Rizdiani Agustina. You just messaged me privately.
Yes, I'm your fan now on.
Follow me on the gram.
Okay, then I will.
So thanks everyone. Bye-bye.
Everyone.
See you next
Bye.
week. Bye.
Well, if you want to see the replay of this tonight's session, you can watch it on YouTube by typing